It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And off we go from SoFi. Darius Davis to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. Finds McConkey. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 29. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Ravens will go on offense. New set of downs for him at the 38. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Now it's Lamar. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. New set of downs for him from the 46. Mitchell up the middle. And he's going to be blocked down after reaching the 43. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here's 2nd and 7. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I don't know, kid. I didn't think he had it. But that back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Now Jackson off the play action. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Lamar back to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. First time this game they've looked to him. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they're on the board.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's the first give to Gus Edwards. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Davis there to grab it. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. And the Ravens go in nickel, 3rd down. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And they hit him right after he made that catch. That's going to deny him the first. It's 4th down. J.K. Scott on to punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Went for 48 with his first kick, and this one looks even better. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. And after the punch, the offense comes out onto the field. And they're going to take over possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 34. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Back-to-back carries here. Runs inside the 35. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. Looking for someone. Defense is too much here. The Chargers drag him down. And they're going to have to regroup after this one.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Jackson now on 3rd. He brings it in. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. That's the end of our 1st quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to SoFi right after this. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Breaks the tackle, still going. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
This is reeled in by Edwards. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it brings up an LA 1st down. Herbert from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Plowing up the middle. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
This one's hauled in on the left side. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Now run. This is Mitchell. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Jackson looking to throw.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's a give inside to Edwards. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On first down, they'll run. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. And it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Running behind center with Edwards. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you could come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. To throw, Herbert. Looking slant route, complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Going for the first with Dobbins. He's across the 20, still going. And they finally get to him at the 15. That one goes for 25 yards. And the Chargers will have a first. Hurst there to grab it. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers make it a one-score game in the first half. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Starting from the 5. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Mitchell. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Ravens working here. Second and 6 coming up here. Again, this is Mitchell. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked by Alohi Gilman. And he makes the house go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. This return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Jackson trying again after the pick. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. That one intended for Mark Andrews. And now they face 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And they limit this to a minimal gain to around the 34. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. That sails over his target, incomplete, and now it's 4th down. The Ravens going to pump this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. Darius Davis returning for the Chargers. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Ooh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line. New series coming up following the punt. And the Chargers take possession. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Hauled in by Dobbins. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd and 3 now. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Timeout taken by the offense. They're 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Can I have a moment, Kate? Just a moment to marvel at how well they reacted to that play on defense. They were all over it from the start, getting behind the line to blow up a play that how many times do we see as highlight reel touchdowns going the other way?
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Got a man open across the field, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Dicker on now for the PAT. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. He puts some power on a deep one left. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there, just 11 seconds remaining.
I think it's safe to say that without that ball being tipped, we are looking at a big game. It's a missed opportunity to push that offense, but an even better play defensively to deny the throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. To the left sideline, complete. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Handoff here to Mitchell. And he's stopped after getting this down to about the 44. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. We're at halftime here on Monday night. Now we'll go coast to coast. Jonathan Coachman standing by in our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. A give to Mitchell, running left. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Give now to the running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. He's got his man complete. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this try. They'll try it on the ground. And the try for the tie is unsuccessful. He's unable to reach the goal line. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. Now after that return, we've got an injured player getting some assistance as we momentarily step aside. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Tight end in motion left. They'll go from the gun with Edwards. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Marcus Williams has it. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. You get a pick 6, you get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Tucker on for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Herbert back to it after the pick. Mason there to haul it in. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Sending a receiver left. Herbert on 1st down. Quick hitter complete. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Edwards on the shotgun handoff. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Nothing for them on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 1.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this 3rd down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? It's hard to go back to it again when it just gets stopped.
And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And it brings up an LA 1st down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And, he loses the football. Oh, and the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense.
You know, Kate, there was a memory burns into my dad, high school coach's memory forever. And that was after winning a game, losing coach comes over and says, Mike, I guess sometimes better to be lucky than good. No, my dad was good. In this case, the runner, he was lucky. He was lucky the sideline saved him as that ball bounces harmlessly out of the way.
Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
On 3rd and 1, it's Herbert. Complete beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. Oh, no. They get him yet again. Nate Wiggins. Oh, no. Lateral, and it's loose. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Well, sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
Mitchell up the middle. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Lamar back to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like this.
And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers parlay the interception into points. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts them in front here in the second half and puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Herbert's going to look to throw for this. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Well, no harm in going for it there, Brock. Wanted to make it a field goal game, but their advantage instead stays at 1.
Yeah, that data book tells you it's the right call to make because we're here in the second half. Leading by 2 instead of just 1 doesn't make much of a difference either way. You still now trail with an opposing field goal, and that's what they've got to defend against right now.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. Rifles it, and it's caught. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Lamar now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And no chance at a return as this one heads across the sideline at the 25-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. It's a handoff here to Edwards. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
They send a receiver in motion right. Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Finds McConkey. And he's going to end up out of bounds, which will end our 3rd quarter. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Here's Edwards. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Here's 2nd and 11. Finding Davis. Nowhere really for him to go. He steps out, and they're going to lose some yardage.
Well, even a drop would have been better than that, frankly. Couldn't find a way back to the line of scrimmage, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Herbert from the gun. That's incomplete left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. This is Mitchell. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. He's got it. Room to run. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
3rd and just 2 to go. From the gun, Jackson. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Finding Flowers. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Defense is too much here. The Chargers drag him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That's Justin Simmons. And the Chargers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
They did it! He made the interception! Marcus Williams has it. Oh, my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a 3rd in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last 2nd attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here's Lamar. Gets this one to Andrews. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Mitchell on the carry. And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That's stopped at the 48. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here's Mitchell again. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Third and 4 coming up now. Back to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Looking to throw. He rolls to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he won't win the race to the outside. That one's bottled up at the line. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
A give left side to Brown. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain. Call that a modest improvement. 3 yards that time, but still a 3rd and 7 upcoming. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Ravens down by only 1. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked up Cam Hart. And the Chargers make the play that should win them this game. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
On the give, this is Edwards. And he takes this in to the 40-yard line before going down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Catch made left side by McConkey. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it brings up an L.A. first down.
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. And they'll take a knee. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
Running behind center with Edwards. And they bring him down around the 34. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. And they'll kneel this down.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. And he's going to take a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Chargers come away with the win in this one. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss.